Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new jewelry video. It's Lindsay here. I do have an unboxing for you tonight from ThredUp, a 15-piece mixed jewelry. But first I did want to bring some clearance sterling rings out. I do have 15 rings that I'm going to be discounting down to $10. So we'll knock those out first and then get into the unboxing. If you're new to my channel, I do sell part-time here on YouTube and also Poshmark, and occasionally The Real also. And I do bring mystery unboxing videos Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you do enjoy those type of videos, I would love to have you subscribe. And if you can give the video a thumbs up, it's much appreciated. So we'll go ahead and knock out the rings first. They will all be $10 and I'm going to just assign a number. So if you can send me the number and a brief description in your email, I'll get you out a PayPal invoice. So the first ring, I believe this is Tanzanite. So there is polished Tanzanite and then also raw on this one. Sterling silver, a little bit dainty on the band. And this one is coming in about 7.5 on that one, just slightly over 7.5. That will be number 1. And our second ring here, looks like it's on the larger size. And I believe this one is garnet. And it's got kind of an eye shape. So it would be a nice thumb ring. There's the back of it. And these should all be marked sterling. I will be testing everything as well before I send it to you. And that is a size 11. So a nice large ring on that. Very pretty. $10 as well on the garnet. And our next ring, I have shown all of these rings before, but it's been a while. So I thought I'd just bring them back and clearance them out. Next up is this beautiful red coral ring. Nice setting on that one. It does have the split sides. This one also has a bit more sterling with the closed back. So definitely a steal on that one for 10. That one is coming in at a size about 7.25 on that one. And that will be number 3. And like I said, make sure you include a description as well with the number. And our next piece is a peridot. And I do have this in 2 different sizes. It's got a nice oval cut on the stone there. And this one is coming in at a size 6. And that will be number 4 on the peridot. Next up, and this is number 5. This is a blue topaz. Beautiful dainty ring with a nice oval shape again. And this one is coming in at 7.75. So number 5 will be $10. For 6, I have a citrine. And this one's really cute. And you do get the 3 stones on there. And this one does look like a smaller size. That one is about 5.75 on that one. That will be $10 for number 6. 7, I do have a garnet ring. And this one's super pretty, also very tiny. So it would make a nice pinky ring. This one is a 4.5. We will do $10 on that one for number 7. And number 8 is my second peridot ring. And this one is a little bit larger size than the first one, but it's the same type of cut on the stone, the oval. And it is an open back, sterling. And that one's right on a size 8. So that will be number 8 for $10 on the citrine. And number 9 is just a sterling band. There's no stones on this one. But it does have a cute elephant design, and they're all interlocked. Really sweet. And again, quite a bit of sterling on this one. It is marked down in there. And this one is coming in at a 7.5. That is number 9 for $10 on the elephants. Number 10, I have another garnet ring. And this one is a beautiful teardrop shape. And it does have a textured band that's really pretty. And an open back on the stone. And that one is sitting in at 5 3/4. That will be $10 for number 10. 11 is another moonstone ring. And this one is the same as the other one. It is a larger size. It's marked down in there, mostly closed back. And this one is sitting in at a 9.5 on that one. That will be $10 for number 11 on the moonstone. Number 12 is a 925 vermeil. And this is garnet tourmaline, or tourmaline garnet and CZ. Really pretty, kind of like a jammy tone on that stone. And it's open back, and it is the gold wash over the sterling. And this one is coming in at a 7.5. That is number 12, and that will be $10. All the rings are in new condition. There may be just some slight tarnish if they've been sitting around for a bit, but most of them don't have any, so they would be very nice gifts. So that is number 12 for $10. And number 13. This one, I believe, is a labradorite. Really cool pattern on the band. And some nice blue flash on there. That's really pretty. And it is an open back. And that one is a size 7. Number 13 will be $10 also. And number 14, I thought I had already shown one, but this is the same as that other moonstone, just a different size. So nice amount of sterling on there and mostly closed back. And this one is coming in about 7 1/4 on that one. So number 14, $10 on the moonstone. And then our last ring is another garnet. And this is just really simple, a nice teardrop shape on a simple band, sterling. And that one is just coming in slightly above a 6, so like a 575 on that one. Number 15 will be $10. So that is my last ring. I'm just gonna go ahead and get these cleaned up, and then we'll get started with the ThredUp box. Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new unboxing. It is Lindsay here with a ThredUp 15 piece. I actually was just getting started with this and the camera wasn't recording, but I didn't get very far, but I had already taken it out of the poly mailer. But I did order this one back on November 5th, so super recently. I have been getting some amazing stuff lately, and hopefully this will be just as good as my last one. I am wearing the ring I unboxed in my last ThredUp DIY box. I'm not sure yet what the stone is. I haven't had it looked at, but I've been wearing it and really enjoying it. And as soon as I do, I'm gonna get it appraised. I will give some info on it and let you know what I found out. So let's go ahead and make sure we got 15 items, and then we'll take a look at this box. They do run $60 plus tax and $9.99 shipping for 15 items. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So it looks like some good items in here. I am seeing some possible sterling and some really pretty statement pieces. So hopefully this will be another great box. My last one was really good. If you missed that, make sure you check it out. First up, we do have this necklace, and it is kind of like a collar necklace with rhinestones. And it is marked here, S and G. I am not familiar with that brand, so I will need to look it up, but it looks to be in good condition. And it is magnetic, at least back on the clasp. So I'll see what I can find out about that piece and put that on the screen with a price. And I'll have to check it over to make sure it has all of the stones on there. But it's really pretty, very elegant. So that's a good item. And next up, I have another silver necklace. This is a shiny, probably silver tone. And this one is signed also. This is Talbot's, I believe that would be, with a T. And it's a really dainty chain with a pendant. There are just a couple kinks in the chain because it's so dainty. So hopefully that'll come out. I'll have to work on that a little bit, but I do think that this is Talbot's, and then it does have the little rhinestone pendant on it. So not a bad piece. I'm going to see if I can get those kinks out and make sure that's Talbot's, and I'll just put some info on the screen about that one. And our next item is another ring. And this is beautiful. And it is marked. It looks like it's J. Crew. So that's nice. And, ooh, this is 925. So I know J. Crew does have some 925 pieces. So this would be a vermeil. And it is a really nice ring. Probably about a size 6. I'm going to measure that. And I will test it. I will put that info, insert it in the screen. It's coming in just above a 7 on that one. So we'll test it and I'll put info on the screen about that one, but that's a great item. I don't believe I've ever received J. Crew 925 before, so that's exciting. I do love J. Crew, and a very common brand to get in these mixed boxes. And next up we have these earrings, which are very pretty. And they are not overly heavy. They do need a pretty good cleaning on the backer there. They are a little gunked up, so definitely pre-loved. And I'll just do an image search and see if I can find out any branding on those, but they're really pretty. And a nice option if you don't want something super heavy that gives a big statement. So those are nice. And I may just put new backs on those because those are pretty gross on there. And our next piece are some drop earrings. And these kind of look like a gunmetal. I don't see any markings on them. And then beautiful stones. And they do need a little bit of a wipe down as well. And they are magnetic, so not sterling. And again, I don't see a brand on them, but they're really pretty. We'll do $5 on those. Those are nice, beautiful blues. And next up are some more earrings. And these definitely look like they're sterling. And these are amazing. Look at that. I would imagine that that is onyx, and then there is some inlaid, it looks like Aurora opal in there. Those are stunning. And these are marked J. Charles Sterling. Really nice condition. The back are just kind of some fingerprints. There is a little bit of tarnish. Those are amazing. They do have some weight to them because I do think that is a real stone. They're not, you know, real heavy, but they do have a little bit of weight. So that is incredible. I cannot wait to look those up, and I will put info and we will test those on camera, but they are amazing. So what a great piece. And our next item is a bracelet, and this is a pearl and with a bow, and it is not a stretch bracelet. This actually has a pull-out clasp, and that's secure. And really beautiful pearls. They're a really wide size, and they have a beautiful opalescence to them. And this is Kate Spade. That is amazing. I love selling Kate Spade, and this is a gorgeous piece. Looks like it could be one of her older pieces. It looks really well made. It is on the smaller side and will fit a 6.5 max. So I'm going to look that one up and I'll put info on the screen, but that is gorgeous. So another excellent item. So we have 2 sterling. I imagine that J. Crew is definitely sterling. I don't think that would be one that's fake. And then those earrings and Kate Spade. And we do have this gorgeous bracelet here. And it is a thin hinge cuff with the inlaid stones. And I don't see any markings in there. And it just pulls open. So sometimes you have to check inside for markings, but I don't see anything. And that one's not magnetic. So I'm just going to check it out in better lighting, make sure I'm not missing anything. And I'll put that on the screen. That is a size 7 on the max, but it is gorgeous. So really nice piece. And next up we have some tassel earrings. These look like they could be bauble bar. I do have a pair almost identical, but these are not. These are Sugar Fix, I believe. Let me take a look, which is a bauble bar brand, but it is a diffusion line. Yeah, these are Sugar Fix. I do have a pair very similar that are actual bauble bar. If you guys are interested in my Poshmark closet, if you want to check those out. But these are pretty. They have a nice rhinestone, just acrylic on the post, and then the tassel drops, and they're in really nice condition. So on those, we'll do $5 on the Sugar Fix. That's a good piece. And our next item, this looks like it could be Loft or J. Crew. It is a giraffe necklace. And this is J. Crew. I have had one in a Loft that's really similar. So it is a just single pendant giraffe. And we do have some tone loss on the jump ring here, or the bail. It is completely silver on that. But our little giraffe looks to be pretty good. And it is on a nice gold tone chain. Again, just a little bit of a kink that should come out. There we go. And then you do have the rhinestone and the J. Crew there. So not bad. We'll do $8 on the J. Crew. That's a cute piece. And we do have this super chunky statement necklace here. It is a graduated faux pearl and a silver metallic. And it is a little bit twisted up here. So let me see if I can get it. There we go. So this is pretty. They are metallic silver. I think that's just a little phoenix hair. Maybe a little mark on that one. And it does have this fabric little flower detail with rhinestones in it. And this stone is loose, so I think they're just glued in there. So that is off. So it's just a little bit misshapen and maybe missing one there. So it's not real noticeable though, the way that it is with them being mostly closed. This is Alan Schwartz. I have heard of this brand before, and it does have the little hang tag. So it does have some condition issues, but otherwise it's a pretty piece. We'll do $5 on that one. I will include the spare rhinestone with it. So I'm just going to put that, actually I'll leave it aside until we recap, but I will make sure to put that spare stone in with it. And I did see some really pretty statement necklaces. This one definitely caught my eye when I was opening the box. This is New York. So I think that's the same as New York and Company. It is silver tone. There is a little bit of wear along the chain, but how pretty are these flowers? They are beautiful opalescent and clear rhinestones on the silver tone metal. And I'm not seeing anything missing. Really beautiful. And there's the back. So some light wear on that one, but really pretty. We'll do $5 on that one as well. And then we do have this statement necklace with these large hot pink panels. So it looks to be in okay condition there. And this one is not signed. So it is silver tone. And there's the back of it. So yeah, I would definitely say there is a bit of copper coming through on some of the jump rings. On that one, we'll just do $3. That is definitely a piece that probably should not be in this box. But, you know, I think we got enough here that I'm not too worried about it, but you would expect things to be in a little bit better condition and more curated. We do have these beautiful dangle earrings. And these are marked 925 right down in there. So that will be another piece we need to test. And I don't believe I see any other markings on them. Those are real pearls and they are gorgeous. Really nice luster on there. So that's amazing. I'll see if I can see any other markings on those, but we'll definitely test them. And then I believe this is our last item, and they are more earrings, and these definitely look like they could be silver too. They are a really nice open heart design. And I don't believe I see any markings on these. So I think they just slide through, or I don't know if they really push in. They're not really pushing in that well, so I'm not sure on that. But I love the design of those. And they are not magnetic. So definitely need to look around on these. And I will put info on the screen and test if we need to. So I totally missed the signature, of course, during the unboxing. We're going to go ahead and test the sterling items. But these earrings are marked Tiffany & Co. Peretti 925. And I don't know if you guys can see that in the camera. And I'm also not sure about the closure on these. So I'm going to have to do more research and get them authenticated. But these are amazing and have incredible comps. So I will definitely update you guys once I get some more info on those, but we are going to test them. So that was our last potential sterling item that we had unboxed. So that's the scratch for those there. We also had these pearl earrings. And they are marked 925. And then on the back of the hook, there's also a maker's mark. And I'm only seeing like a design. It kind of looks like a topiary. I don't see any writing in it. So I'm also doing more research on these so I can try to find out who the maker is. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know. It's just really hard to get a good photograph of the mark where I can search for it. So that was the second item there. We had these incredible Navajo earrings, which I believe are onyx and lab opal. and they are marked J. Charlie for John Charlie Sterling. So we will test those as well. And I do have that scratch down here. And then the final sterling item is this J. Crew ring that is marked 925. So that would be gold vermeil. And I'm going to try not to scratch it too hard where we lose the plating on it. But that's a great ring, super minimalist. So we have the Tiffany, the Pearl, the Navajo, and then the J. Crew. So let's go ahead and test those scratches. And it's really sunny out right now, so that's why it's looking a little bit darker on camera. So I apologize, but I wanted to make sure to insert the testing, and everyone is coming up sterling. So that's a great sign for the Tiffany earrings. They are in incredible shape, other than the closure. Like I said, it's not really pushing in. So I don't know about that. I'm not a Tiffany expert by any means, but they are gorgeous. I have gotten Tiffany one other time in a ThredUp 5-pound DIY, but never in the mixed. So that's incredible. So that was our last item, I believe. So let's recap and make sure we got 15 pieces. We had the necklace with wear, and I'll just zoom out a little bit so we can see everything. So that was one. Number 2, we had the Allen Swartz. 3, we had the New York necklace. That was gorgeous. 4, the heart earrings. 5, the turquoise. 6, the wonderful Kate Spade. 7, the 925 J. Crew. 8, the pearl drop earrings. Those are gorgeous. 9, we had this necklace, and this was S&G, I believe. So I'm going to look that one up. And then number 10, we had this unmarked cuff bracelet. 11, these are definitely my favorite piece. These sterling earrings with, I believe, onyx and opal. And then I believe this would be number 12. It's so hard to keep count and also describe the items. So hopefully I am counting correctly. But we had the J. Crew giraffe necklace. We had the Talbot's dainty necklace with the rhinestone pendant. We had the Sugar Fix earrings. And then we had these gold tone drop earrings. Happy with the box, and I'm going to continue to order these. I hope you guys enjoy watching me open them, because I do have quite a few more. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you back soon with another video. I am planning to do a long form jewelry opening for Monday, and it's either going to be a Goodwill Blue box or a ThredUp 5-pound. And I'm definitely going to try to get an America's Thrift Supply box on Friday when they restock, since I've missed the last couple. But again, thank you for watching, and I will see you back soon with another video. Take care.